Hey everybody, well, I'm in the Missouri on another premium supply run, and I thought that this video would be kind of interesting because, spoiler alert, it is a Kraken, but it doesn't have an overwhelming amount of damage, and I don't finish in first place by the time it's all said and done here, and I thought that this would be sort of interesting, especially for new players that may or may not have gotten a Kraken before. And well, this kind of shows that even if you do get the Kraken, you're not necessarily going to have overwhelming XP numbers. But here's a Foudre, which is basically a Jean Bart / Richelieu, and those ships really want a bow tank. I've been messing around with him for a couple minutes, and he had pretty much been bow tanking the entire time until he's trying to get trying to get fancy and move behind the island, and that essentially exposes his broadside, which is going to be his undoing here. You can see that he is angled a little bit, so what kind of an angle is good enough on Foudre / Jean Bart? Well, that angle is not good enough because it's a Citadel hit and a destruction on only one penetrating hit right there. So take note, if you're in a Foudre, you definitely want to do bow tanking, and you don't really want to give any kind of a broadside to a ship like the Missouri or even the Iowa, or really any high caliber big time battleship like that, because you will get taken out. And here is a shot that's going to surprise me, because I am for sure I'm going to get at least some kind of a hit on it, North Carolina. Those shells are going, and you're going to see basically nothing's going to happen there. Those shells just landed in the water, and not even one hit. So that was kind of disappointing here. I'm checking out the teams again. There is only one destroyer per side. So in general, I don't really have to worry about torpedoes in this match. At least that's my, my outlook at the moment. And yeah, you're going to see that I'm not even going to use the radar throughout this match. I don't really use the radar on every match I play in the Missouri, but the Missouri is probably one of my two favorite ships in the game, and it, you know, might have something to do with that 30,000 steel badges that was required to obtain the ship. Here's a Friesland. I'm looking for a lucky hit on him. I'm not expecting any kind of devastating damage, just any kind of a hit. And yeah, it looked like we totally missed there. Those are kind of hard shots to gauge a lot of times, at least for me anyway. Here I'm checking out a Gneiss now, and he is taken out, so that's not a good target. And there's a Friesland again. And yeah, that didn't look like a good shot. Here's a Suzuya that looks like he wants to go for it, so we're going to let him go for it, and we're going to give him what he's looking for right here. And yeah, if you're in a Suzuya, do not do this. Come around an island like that, like you think you know what's going on, because you're going to get obliterated if there happens to be something like a Missouri waiting for you. That was awesome, the way that happened. That was a great setup. Devastating strike metal. And our second destroyed ship right there. And here's a Friesland that looks like he has nothing left. And yeah, I'm looking to be the king of the blind fires right there. And there we go with that shot. Are we going to get a hit? No, he gets taken out by the Kaga. So no king of the blind fires right there. So there's a Siegfried over there. It looks like he is just barely out of range. There he goes. He's in range now at 19.6 kilometers. That's not really enough. But here I'm holding off my fire because everyone on my team is taking a shot at this guy. And that salvo from whoever it's from looks pretty good. And that is one lucky Siegfried player. He should go out and get some lottery tickets. Or you should do something. That guy is definitely lucky. And so we're going to come around the island here and try to get him again. 5 more seconds and the island indicator pops up. So we're going to power up and try to go past the island there. It looks like he's just sitting still. Maybe we'll get him on this shot. There's a fully healthy Lexington right there. And we do take out the Siegfried right there on that hit. It wasn't a Citadel hit, but it was enough to take him out. Not really sure how much health he had by the time we hit him. But it doesn't take much to really wreak havoc with the Missouri or even the Iowa here. So there I'm taking a shot at that North Carolina because he has less health, and that was a severely bad shot. That was a terrible shot. That North Carolina overran our shells. So now the Lexington is starting to get dinged a little bit. So we're going to be looking for the Kraken here, and we need to take out both of these ships in order to get that Kraken. So now we're going to target the Lexington. There goes the salvo, and he is gone on a Citadel hit. So let's try the same thing on the North Carolina. And we're up to 70,000 damage, 3 Citadels, only 29 main gun hits though. But you know, you can only play the match that you're given. If the ships don't have any health, what can you do about it? And there, this guy has gone dark. Let's see if we get him. And there we go. We took him out. We get the Kraken unleashed on a single hit. So we didn't have much health left. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. So not all Kraken games are going to produce huge, overwhelming results. All right, well, that was a big time victory for the Missouri. 624,000 credits, 75,000 battle performance, total damage on 31 target hits, 5 destroyed ships, 3 Citadel hits, a Kraken unleashed, and a devastating strike medal. You don't always get a massive amount of medals on a Kraken game, so look at that. All right, let's see how we did on the team result, and this is the one that I was pretty much surprised with. All right, well, look at that. 3rd place overall with 5 destroyed ships. So it just goes to show you that destroying ships isn't what it's all about here by the time they add up the XP. Let's check out the economy tab. All right, we cleared 500,000 credits by the time it was all said and done. Well, that's it for the premium supply joyride in the Missouri and that Kraken. Yeah, you don't always rack up big time numbers when you get that Kraken. And as you saw, getting 5 destroyed ships doesn't always land you in first place on your team. Well, lesson learned. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.